Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Today I wanted to talk to you about an article that I saw from the VA Secretary, quoting the VA Secretary, on some interesting information to speed up the process. We all know that there is an avalanche of claims coming in to the VA, and what does that do? It slows down the process for everyone, and quite frankly, some people are really in a dire situation and need the VA to complete their process as soon as possible so they can actually live based on their compensation that they have coming in, right? So with that, let me jump into it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. If you're not a member, consider it. Helps the channel, and I appreciate you. All right, so moving on. The headline here, VA Secretary, automation will help agency make better, faster, and more informed decisions. Sounds good. Let's see what they say. Diving into it a little further, and this article came from a guy named Edward Graham on June 29th, and I found it on nextgov.com. All right, VA Secretary. The VA Secretary said the department is poised to deliver a completely new, fully integrated experience for veterans as officials expect a further increase in PACT Act claims. Heck yeah, they do. And especially the blitz that's going on now, right? So starting pretty much now through the end of September, you're going to be hearing and seeing a lot of file your PACT Act claim because of the back pay that can come with it if you file it prior to, I think it's August 9th. You'll receive back pay all the way to August of 2022. So, moving on. The Department of Veterans Affairs has launched numerous modernization efforts in recent years to enhance its veteran-facing services, but more must be done to meet the coming of all these different PACT Act-related benefits claims coming through, including using more artificial intelligence tools to bolster existing processes, the VA Secretary said at the Digital VA Expo Thursday. The PACT Act, which was signed into law by President Joe Biden last August, increased the number of veterans and their family members eligible to receive benefits as a result of exposure to burn pits and other toxic substances. A VA official said during the media roundtable last month that over 560,000 disability benefit claims had already been filed since the law's enactment. While the VA Secretary noted the department's progress in modernizing and enhancing many of its digital and telehealth services, he said conducting a simple task such as having a veteran update their personal information in too many cases still requires visits to multiple outdated websites. As the VA experienced a surge in telehealth visits as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, the department worked to streamline many of its disparate claims, benefits, and health services into a centralized mobile app that launched July 2021. With the VA's backlog of benefit claims expected to peak later this year as a result of the PACT Act, the VA Secretary said the department must continue building on the innovation that our providers have led. Over the past several years since we don't have a choice. Whatever. All right. We said this includes prioritizing technologies that will allow the department to speed up its claims processing time frame while also reducing system outages and downtimes. That's important, right? The system crashes and burns all the time, so this should also be taking care of that as well. Efforts that have been bolstered by the VA partnering with private sector companies to leverage best practices in AI, natural language processing, machine learning, and robotic processing automation technology. That means using automation to help us make better, faster, and more informed decisions, improving veteran health outcomes and benefits decisions while eliminating redundant administrative tasks and workflows and promoting joint jointness across the VA, including with our federal and community partners, the VA Secretary added. A report released by the VA Office of Inspector General earlier this month noted that the Veterans Benefits Administration, which oversees veterans benefits programs within the department, plans to use IT systems, modernization, tools, and automation to help meet the influx of PACT Act claims. The report's release came after lawmakers on 2 House Veterans Affairs subcommittees also called earlier this month for the department to speed up its deployment of advanced automation tools to help reduce menial tasks that could prolong the processing of veterans' claims. The VA Secretary said VA is early in this journey when it comes to using more advanced technologies and automation, but that the department is poised to deliver a completely new, fully integrated experience in which the support vets need is just a few clicks away. That would be ideal. These emerging technologies promise to serve more veterans more efficiently, more effectively, more equitably, and more accurately, he added. Well, good. All right, so there's nothing you can really argue with in that other than the time frames, right? So I didn't really see too much on the time frame piece. Let's see if he says anything else here. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and conclude it. I don't really see anything else regarding time frame, so I kind of scrolled up and down in there. The big thing for me with that is, sadly, in most cases, when this type of stuff tries to, at least in my experience, it's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. And hopefully that one step back will lead to giant leaps forward, I am hoping. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. This is not the only type of information I push out. There's all kinds of information keeping you up to date with everything that's going to affect us as veterans, right? Whether it's a potential Social Security thing, because, by the way, there's way more veterans receiving Social Security than there are veterans receiving VA compensation. I'll push out different things regarding different laws, push out different things that are coming from the VA directly, and obviously I'll push out stuff on your own personal claim, different benefits regarding or from your service-connected compensation to VA pension to surviving spouse stuff. So I really appreciate everyone. It's a many hands make light work situation. There's way too many of us that aren't aware of what's out there. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.